Being able to find good deals every single day is the lifeblood of any wholesaler business. Known as acquisitions, consistent daily effort and focus is the key to doing 3, 5, even 10 or more wholesale deals each and every month and building a 6 and even 7-figure business. Well, in today's video, I want to break down for you what a day in the life of acquisitions should look like, including daily tasks, benchmarks, and 4 major milestones, so you know exactly what you need to do every single day. Coming up. Hi, it's Jerry Norton, and if you're new here to make more money in less time flipping real estate so you can live your dream life, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. So let's establish best practices and standard operating procedures, or SOPs, for the acquisitions manager, or AM for short. And keep in mind, what I'm going to share with you on this video applies if you are a one-person show or you're expanding and building a team. The acquisitions department has one objective and one objective only: to get executed contracts with motivated sellers. That's it, nothing else, end of story. In order to get executed contracts, they have 3 functions. 1, finding motivated seller leads or lead generation. 2, analyzing those leads to determine the buy price. And 3, making written offers. So let's first talk about lead gen. If you have a marketing budget, and depending on how much it is, you can really generate a lot of leads very quickly. For example, you can buy data or names of possible distressed property owners, such as pre-foreclosure, probate, or out-of-state owners, etc. Then you can send letters or postcards called direct mail, or you can look up the phone numbers using a skip tracing service, and then hire salespeople to cold call those leads. And you can really do all sorts of mass marketing strategies where you're casting a large net where you're trying to reach a big group of people. But if you're just getting started and you have a small or limited budget, you need to cast a smaller net. One way to do that and get traction very quickly is to use a technique called driving for dollars. Now, this is where you drive around your market looking for abandoned, vacant, and distressed homes, and then contact those owners to see if they'll sell you their house at a discount. Now, this is exactly what I did when I started out 15 years ago in Detroit. My goal and the benchmark you should set for yourself is to find at least 100 ugly houses per week driving for dollars that you can mail to and skip trace and call. That's pretty inexpensive, and if you're willing to put in the work, it can yield huge results. For me in the beginning, 100 leads per week driving for dollars resulted in about 2 to 3 deals a month, and it's how I got my start. Now, this next part I'm going to share with you is extremely important, so pay really close attention to what I'm about to say. Most wholesalers make the mistake of thinking that the solution to doing more deals is getting more leads, so they throw a ton of money at lead generation, but the truth is, the key isn't usually more leads, it's optimizing the leads you already have. In other words, it's all about how aggressively you work every single lead. Every day you should be talking to sellers on the phone and meeting sellers in person. So let me give you some very specific benchmarks and 4 milestones so that you know you're optimizing your leads and you're hitting the right milestones on a daily and weekly basis. Milestone number 1 is the time spent between talking to sellers and meeting sellers. On average, 75% of your time should be talking to sellers on the phone and only 25% of the time meeting sellers on appointments. The reason why you should be talking to sellers more than meeting sellers is because you pre-qualify them on the phone, and you can even pre-close them on the phone. That way you're only meeting with sellers who are hopefully ready to execute a contract. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description to a video with my 6-step process to pre-close sellers on the phone. Now, milestone number 2 is your time on the phone. In that 75% of your time spent talking to sellers, that should equate to 30 to 40 calls per day. Now, knowing what to say and having a script is important, so I'll put a link to the description to a video with the perfect motivated seller script. Now, if the seller doesn't answer the phone, always leave a voicemail and a text with every attempt. So here's a quick script that you can use. My name is Jerry Norton, and I'm calling about a property I believe you own on Stanley Avenue. I'm currently looking to buy a home in that neighborhood, and I wanted to see if you would consider an offer to sell me your home. The good news is I can pay cash and close quickly. I completely understand if you don't want to sell right now, but if you would please call me back, that way I won't keep bothering you. Now, if you like that script, I'll put it below in the description box. So milestone 3 is the follow-up. Now, I'm a big believer in being aggressive in your follow-up. Have the mindset that you will keep contacting the seller until they sell the property to you or someone else. Now follow up until they say no, or you leave at least 15 messages. So time is of the essence in this business. All phone leads are to be called again within 24 hours. Any missed callbacks are to be returned that same day. Any direct mail leads are to be followed up within 30 minutes. Always remember, if a seller doesn't talk to you, he's probably going to call your competition. And milestone number 4 is making offers. Every pre-qualified seller and appointment gets an offer, and you're always prepared to write and execute the offer on the spot. The benchmark is to make 5 offers a day. That's 25 a week, 100 a month. Now here's the thing that I want you to take away. Having goals and milestones are meaningless unless you can properly track them. That's how you hold yourself accountable and you measure your progress. And if you're growing a team, it's how you keep other people in your acquisitions department accountable. And it's how you make sure they stay on track, because people don't respect what you don't inspect. And the best tool for managing your house flipping business is Flipster. Flipster tracks every aspect of the business so you can see at a glance what's going on. But it does so much more. It has deal finding tools, and you get free leads every single month added to your account. Now these are real-time leads in your zip code, and that is huge. So if you're serious about finding wholesale deals every single day and flipping houses consistently every month, you owe it yourself to check it out. To see it in action and learn more, just go to getflipster.com or click the link in the description. Now I hope you learned something on this video. If you did, hit that like button right now and leave a comment. Let me know if you plan on using these milestones in your business. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm dedicated to helping you make more money in less time flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Do that now, and I'll see you on the next video.